We are activating your unique self-discovery one show at a time. The Orchard of Wisdom Self-Discovery podcast are at your fingertips, just waiting to inspire and invite you in discovering just how awesome you really are and how to navigate through life in joy, enrichment, personal abundance, in mind, body, spirit, heart, and soul. All the people we bring you are here to serve you on your journey of life. Do enjoy our next show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Welcome back to another edition of Pearls of Wisdom right here on selfdiscoverymedia.com under Sarah's View of Life. I am Sarah Troy. What is my view of wisdom this week? Well, it's about courage. And it's about taking that courage, turning it into strength, discovering skills and abilities, and sharing it out with other people. I have truly, over the last 10 years, interviewed people who have found that courage, discovered just how strong they are. They have learned skills and abilities they never knew they had, and they are now there to help others on their own journey of life. If you cannot be inspired by another person's journey, when you've heard what they've gone through and you hear the struggles that they've had, that they chose to go through the process of healing, and through that healing, discover those skills and those abilities so they can turn around with programs and books and other inspirations to help others on their own struggles. If you can't be inspired by that, I don't know what can. If your heart can't be ignited, I don't know what can. And if you can't be invited to be a part of the equation, the solution, the support, I don't know what more you need. But I can tell you that these people have left a mark with me. I have heard some stories that nobody should have to hear. The abuse from a parent, from a grandparent, sexual abuse, beating abuse, foster children, children being held at gunpoint by their own parents, sexually abused by their own parents, abandoned by their own parents. It is just quite horrific what people would do to each other, and especially what they would do to children. But each one of these people, through their own recovery, through their own process of healing, found the need to support others. And this is what they are doing. Each and every one of them have stepped up, whether they've written it in a book, whether they've started an organization, whether they've become a coach, or whether they have some other wonderful skill set that helps other people. It's become their driving force. And over the last 10 years, believe me, I am delighted to support them in any which way I can. I'm just a small network. I'm a plodder. I don't have a huge support team. It is me, myself, and I. I do it all, but I try to give you as much as I can in the way of supporting those people who have the solutions that support you, the listener. We're not alone. We don't have to go through this alone, but we do have to step up and take ownership, responsibility, and make the choice to be our own healers. There are so many people around you that are there to help you on your healing with their wisdom, with their knowledge, with their skills, with their tools. But it's up to us whether we're going to listen, whether we're going to speak, or whether we're going to apply that knowledge. You see, nobody can walk your walk for you. They can walk alongside you. They can cheer you along. They can give you that water and that support and that goodie along the way. They can help you, but it is your journey. It is your self-discovery. It is for you to know just how awesome you really are, how incredible you really are, how much ability and skill set, courageous and strong you really are. But you have to be willing to take that journey. Now, I know it can't always be easy, but if it was easy, would we respect it? Would we get what we need to get out of it? Would we value the lesson learned? It is through those struggles, that strife, even that anguish, that we learn so much, and we learn to value things in such a different way. We learn to respect, and we learn what is the common denominator to all healing. And that's that 4-letter word, love. Learning to love ourselves is the first thing and the hardest thing. But once you've learned to love who you are, why you are, what you're doing, what you represent, loving yourself in all your intricacies, in all your beautiful flawsomeness, loving yourself, then that love starts to resonate out in everything that you do and becomes that invitation for other people to open up, to receive that love, to ignite that love within themselves, and to seek the help that they need in order to step into their own self-love. It all starts with you. It all starts with you loving yourself. Only when you love yourself can you learn to love others, to share that love. It's not somebody else loving you for you to learn to love yourself, although that's very wonderful and wonderfully supportive. You've got to love yourself. And that means forgiving decisions that you have made along the way that may have hurt other people and most certainly hurt yourself. You have to forgive because you reacted in that moment with what you knew at that time. Now you know better, you can do better, and you can make better choices. Now you seek the help from others to guide you, to support you, to nurture you, to give you the skills and the tools to apply. You are wiser in those choices. But it's still your journey. We're all here to support you. Self-Discovery Media, orchardofwisdom.org. We are here to support you. We have mentor shows and practitioners and supporting the supporters. They all have programs that can help you through things. We're here to support those people, the coaches, the practitioners, all the people that are here now to serve you with their skills, because we know they've gone through that journey. They've shared their why story. You know, that story of what they went through and why they're doing what they're doing today, how they're doing it, what they're doing, and whom does it serve. We get inspired so much by people who have taken that struggleless journey and have thrived because of it. Every single person that I've interviewed, no matter how horrific, and I mean horrific, their journey has been, saying, I wouldn't change anything because who I am today and what I'm doing and who I serve is because of it. You see, the things that are happening to you are actually happening for you. It's for you to discover who you can be despite what is happening to you, who you can become, how you can rise up, how you can become stronger, how you can resonate on a different frequency, on a higher vibration, how you can become the very best you can be despite what has happened to you, because that's when it becomes for you to go stronger, wiser, more caring, more loving for yourself, for the people around you, more in respect and gratitude for life and all that it gives you. But you've got to be willing to take the journey. So ask yourself, you may be going through a struggle right now. You may feel the world is against you. It all might be very, very hard at the present moment, but ask yourself, where's your strength? Where's your courage? Because it's inside of you. You've just got to bring it out. When is enough enough? When is the struggle enough that you just can't take anymore and you've got to make the changes? And you know, that very first leap is in the very first step. That step to put one foot in front of the other. I'm going to change directions. I'm going to change the way I live my life. I am going to change how I live it. I'm going to change what I say to myself, how I treat myself, how I allow others to treat me. I'm going to be in discovery of what is out there for me to grow, to thrive, to become abundant, so that I can turn around and share it with others. It's all in us, folks, every single one of us. I have my own story, and believe me, after some of the stories I've done, mine is nothing, but it was a big deal to me. And it left me with anxieties and post-traumatic stress, and it left me vulnerable. But that is my burden to bear, which in turn becomes my knowledge of what people's pain is, of what they're going through, of me empathizing and understanding, and can resonate with the pain that they're going through, not for them to stay in the pain, but to understand how to get out of the pain. We're all given something for a reason, so we can step into compassion, so we can step into nurturing. Remember, what you feed grows. So plant those seeds of new beginnings. Water them and nurture them. Feed them and allow them to grow in the light that you wish them to grow in. Don't keep feeding the despair. Don't keep feeding the old patterns. Don't keep feeding the anguish, because that will flourish if you keep feeding it. The more you feed the possibilities, the more you feed, there has to be something more. I have to be something more. The more you feed yourself going through the process, I can be what I want to be. And I'm in discovery of who that is. The more you're feeding the opportunity, and the more you're walking away from the despair. It doesn't mean you forget, but it means it doesn't take hold of you anymore. It doesn't dictate your life. It doesn't drown you in that anguish or that anger or that fear. It means that you can look at it and see it for what it is, and that it is no longer you. You have risen above. You have gone through the process. You have become this incredible, awesome, flawsome person who now is a contributor to society in such a positive, illuminating way that it becomes an absolute inspiration, which begets an invitation to others and invites them to seek out their own courage and their own strength and their own abilities in life. It all starts with us, folks. You want to be loved? Please first love yourself. Then you will understand what love really is, and you will attract the right love, and you will exude that love, and it will switch other loves on. So please, don't be afraid of the journey. Please don't stay in your anguish and your fear of where you are right now. Please don't be paralyzed by what has happened to you, but instead, know inside of you is that courage and that strength to take that first leap of that first step and say, I will not stay here. I will not be this victim. I know there is more for me, and I'm going to paint my own canvas. We are here to support you. Selfdiscoverymedia.com has mentors and practitioners. We have the supporters of all their wonderful organizations. The Orchard of Wisdom.org is in the process of being made, and there were some complications with it, but it is going to be up very, very soon. It duplicates what we're doing here at Self-Discovery Media, but it goes a step further as we're going into books, and we're going into other programs as well. We are here for you the best way we can be, and that is bringing you the people who are here to serve you on your journey of life. Please reach out to them. Please take the time to listen to their shows, because I promise you, you will come out with something, if not a lot, on that will help you on your journey of life. There is no quick fix. There's no red pill, blue pill. There's no downloadable app. Healing takes time. Learn to read all the way through, not skim. Learn to listen all the way through, to really hear. Then learn to apply what is applicable to you that will help you on your journey. If you're not willing to participate in your own life fully, you're not going to get the results you want. Be the abundance you know you are by investing in yourself every step of the way, in every way you can. Until next time, folks, take care of yourself, believe in yourself, and look forward, not back. Bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. Find all of our shows on selfdiscoverymedia.com under podcasts or selfdiscoverymedia/shows. And for all our current shows, go to What's New. We are supported by you, the audience. You will see a nice big shiny blue button for one-time donations, or follow us on Patreon and you will be able to support us there. We enjoy bringing you such wisdom, and the next show will be up in just a moment.